And of course, many are mourning the death of 84 and tens others who have been injured. And world leaders have sent in their condolence messages. And to date, fortunately, this hour, nothing has been mentioned in terms of a Kenyan being caught up in this. But Centum CEO James Mworia is in France with his wife and witnessed the attack. 2 minutes before the attack, he recalls it was a most beautiful scene with fireworks and concerts were just beginning. Now then suddenly screams and cries rented the air and people were running for safety. Now he termed the attack as one against humanity, against freedom and against liberty. He joins us on phone from Nice in France. Thank you very much for joining us. Good morning to you. Definitely, as you described, it was a beautiful scene of celebration of the French National Day, but minutes later, chaotic scenes. Just describe what you were able to see, how far you were from this particular scene.
So we were at the Promenade d'Anglais. This is the main avenue in Nice. There was day-long preparations for the fireworks.
Right.
And the fireworks began at 10 p.m. Local time, that is 11 p.m. Kenya time.
Mm-hmm.
And we got there at around, say, 5 minutes past 10. And we were there till the end of the fireworks. It was so beautiful. There were thousands of people on the promenade. It had been closed. There was no vehicular traffic. I remember telling my wife there's such a heavy security presence here.
Right.
And then the fireworks ended. There were 20 minutes, so they ended at 20 minutes past 10. And then there were a number of concerts. I remember seeing two bands.
Yes.
And we stayed behind to watch one, and then we just left the promenade to buy something from a shop. And then all hell broke loose on the promenade. People were running, shouting, screaming. And then we saw this truck. There was a white truck, and people were running beside it, banging, and you could hear gunshots. It was total chaos.
A total chaos, definitely, even for you, especially as a foreigner, not being able to communicate to anyone and get direction.
Yeah, that's the biggest challenge was the language barrier. You could see people running, but you couldn't quite understand what was happening. No one really knew what was happening because it was total confusion.
Right.
So the instinct was to run away, and we ran away from the promenade.
Yes.
And then made our way to a hotel. The hotel you're staying is called Negresco. It's right on the promenade.
Yes.
We managed to get in through the back end.
Yes.
And then we got to the balcony, which overlooks the promenade. And when we got here, that's what just horrified and shocked me, because there were bodies on the streets, and it was just horrific. And that's when we just appreciated the extent of the carnage.
Yes.
that had taken place here.
But you say at least even at this hour, bodies are still being cleared from the scene. What's happening from your vantage point?
Yeah, so from my balcony, there were 4 bodies, and there were more further on. And this morning, when I went out to the balcony, the investigators were now there clearing the bodies from the street. They had covered them overnight. And right now they have cleared them. There's a heavy security presence. The whole street has been cordoned off. The ocean, which is normally busy with yachts and boats, has all been cleared. It's just the Coast Guard and the helicopters, and it's a whole security operation now.
And definitely there's minimal movement, but you do plan to come back as soon as possible. But you are planning to come back.
Yeah, we're scheduled to leave today in the afternoon. So hopefully by then we'll be able to find our way out of the hotel to the airport.
And no announcement in terms of delays for your travel plans in whatever case. Even so, the state of emergency has been extended.
I hope not. It's so unfortunate. Nice is such a beautiful city, the south of France. It's just a horrible thing that it's unbelievable. It's so hard to believe that this is happening here.
Well, James Mworia, thank you very much for your time, and we're glad that you are safe, you and your wife, and safe trip back home as you make your way. And as you say, and you put it well, that this is not an attack on France, but an attack on humanity and on our liberty as people. But we're glad that he is safe, just giving us his account of what happened last evening at 10:20 p.m. in Nice, France.